just anything specific you've tried to work on the most this spring? How do you feel it's going for you so far?
Really just work on my second level cuts, work on just my burst, my top end speed, and just, sideline and, just trying to stay in balance, stuff like that.
Talk about second level cuts. When you watched film last year, was that something you saw that you needed? What did you see when you watched tape last year?
Yeah, just when you get in open field, just making the guy miss. I mean, any time, second level cuts, that's, it's a linebacker. Yeah, linebacker in the hole, you need to shake him up, make him miss. But, that's just the mark of a great running back. Just one-on-one matchups, you win those.
Is that more agility, quickness, or setting the guys up throughout the game? Both?
Both, exactly, both. You might, lower your shoulder one time and then make them miss another time. You just keep the guy on their heels and just make sure they never know what's coming.
Jalen, with a good year, you could become Tennessee's all-time career rushing leader this year. Have you thought about that, looked at numbers? What would that mean to you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've definitely thought about that, and that'd be amazing. And that's definitely something that is a goal and I definitely want to do.
Was that something you had thought about even before you started your college career? Was that kind of the goal you'd set for yourself, or was it what deal where once you started approaching it, it started?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a specific goal, but you always have goals like that for yourself. Just, if I could do that, that would be awesome. And then now that it's, it's reachable, I definitely want to do that.
In former Tennessee running backs that you watch film of, that you kind of try to model your game after, I mean, like Alvin said he watches Charlie Garner a lot. Do you watch anybody in particular?
I've watched a lot of Jamal Lewis, and, he's a big, powerful guy. I like the way he ran, and the BLC had a little shake to him. So.
Did you talk much to him over the week? He was here Saturday, right? Jamal?
Yeah, I met him and talked to him a couple times. He's a great guy.
Was there anything you could share about that conversation?
He just really he was just asking me how everything is going. He gave me little tips and stuff on my game that I might need to work on, something like that. And I told him it was good to see him and stuff like that.
Well, when you committed a few years ago, UTK and all that class, talked about getting Tennessee back, competing for championships. Expectations this year are high. Is this kind of what you had envisioned? And then talk about that a little bit to see all this come to fruition to this point.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about those moments in times like this, and what we talked about, it's here now, and it's time for us to. I say it's time for us to step up and really just change this and show everybody what we can do.
Jalen, what aspects of the offense do you think have really gotten better this spring?
Well, we've had some guys injured, so we've been able to, just get guys come through, line rotate, and had some receivers that didn't really play too much in the season, rotate in, and all the injuries have, led them to rotate and have to make plays in the spring and step up and play.
The scrimmage settings we've seen, you haven't really touched the ball that hard, knowing that they're kind of pacing you, giving you rest, or do you see it as beneficial knowing you're not out there getting banged up or getting hit?
It has its benefits. I work out, I do what I need to do, but whenever they call me in there, I give them all. I really just let them worry about that.
Go back to Jamal. You guys are both very, very physical runners. Sometimes people sit there and kind of angry. Do you see a comparison between your running style and his running style at all?
I think we're two different backs, and I don't like to compare myself to really anyone, but I definitely like to take bits and pieces of our running back's game and try to put them in mind. Just something that they might do a little bit better than I think that I need to get better at.
Coach Scott brought some different things down from Miami. I know you guys worked on some different things for the bowl game. Putting that fullback in front of you a little bit more. Can you talk about just the run game and what different strides you guys are making?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing different stuff, and obviously we're doing the same stuff, but we're throwing in different schemes, and Coach Scott, he's a great guy, and he adds a different flavor to our coach's style, and I really like him.
How was Coach Gillespie kind of?
To Richmond, he's been stepping up. He still has strides to make, but he's been stepping up. He's been working hard, and the whole offense and everyone is just trying to give as much influence as we can to him.
John, if Kelly hit almost 22 on the GPS, what's your top end reading on the GPS?
Man, I don't know. I don't think I've got to show it yet, so we'll see.
What do you think it would be?
I have no idea.
Better than that?
I try to make it better than that. I would.
What was Coach Gillespie? What has he done to maybe motivate you this offseason? Has he done anything, I guess, unique or anything to kind of keep you on your game?
Nothing specific. You know, Coach G, we feel like he don't have to motivate us at all. You know, we come out, we work every day, but he definitely shows us, you know, different stuff and coaches us well and shows us what we need to do.
How much better are you at some of the things you have worked on, second level cuts and those kinds of things? How much improvement?
I think I have got better at that. Definitely, that's been what I've been wanting to work on this offseason. I have, and I think I have got better on that.
You say you don't like to compare yourself, but is there any back or backs that you feel like you've taken in their game that you've watched over the years?
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of guys in the NFL right now. Le'Veon Bell, you know, I like the way he cuts. I like his patience. Todd Gurley, I like the way he hits the hole. You know, AP, obviously, I like the way he runs. Marshawn. And I watch all, you know, the great backs in the league, and I try to, you know, take bits and pieces from their game and put into mine.
Have you ever looked at film of Eric Dickerson?
A few, but you know, you really can't find too much on it. It's what you can find on YouTube and stuff like that.
Right. What do you know about Carlin? I know you haven't seen him practice or anything, but I know you probably helped recruit him a little bit when he came to campus. But what do you think about his game and how can he help you in AK?
Honestly, man, I have not seen much of him. You know, I've met him, you know, and he's a cool guy, but I haven't seen much of him.
How have you seen Alvin improve this spring?
Alvin, he's a great guy. He's been helping me improve. I try to help him improve as much as I can. And, you know, we feed off each other. We work hard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.